How's it going, Jokers? Welcome to a Joker movie update. I want to talk about the first kind of proper look we're getting at the Brett Cullen's Thomas Wayne. We see Joaquin Phoenix's Arthur Fleck, not in clown mode, in this same scene as he was filming with Brett Cullen. And then there's another photo I want to discuss where it seems that the Joker got arrested, and I want to also mix in and rehash a theory that has been kind of out there for a while, because I just ultimately want to know what you guys think could be going on and put our freaking heads together. But as always, guys, if you want to stay up to date with more Joker updates just like this for the movie, be sure to subscribe to the channel and check out some of my other videos. And there's my last freaking Joker video. Click on it in the cards above, but go on to like this video if you do go on to enjoy it as well. Now, as always, guys, links to the actual photos of full quality and everything like that, because what you're seeing on screen temporarily right now is just not even a preview. It's not that great. So click on the photos to Just Jared in the links down below so you can see these photos as I talk about them, or just see them for yourself. But they weren't lying when they said that this Thomas Wayne was going to be more of like an 80s Trump-esque kind of Thomas Wayne. Now, what we can't forget as well is that this is an Elseworlds film. I think that a lot of people keep forgetting that. I'm not saying you right there are forgetting that, but whether it's like, oh, this shouldn't be like this or shouldn't be like that, throw that out the window, because this is going to be different. Obviously, they're not going to change things up in such a massive way that nobody will like it, I'm sure. So I'm sure Joaquin Phoenix will be pretty cool as the Joker. But for example, his origin's probably going to be quite different. And things like Thomas Wayne are going to be quite different. Now, in this photo, yes, he definitely does look like, you know, yeah, like an 80s kind of businessman, kind of Trump-esque looking thing. And supposedly, Thomas Wayne is going to have quite a big role in the film in terms of attributing the Joker's downfall, you know, and how Joaquin Phoenix's Arthur Fleck will become that clown prince of crime. I don't obviously think it's going to be, as I said, that traditional kind of killing joke. Oh crap, I'm going to go get hired by a bunch of guys and then inadvertently fall into a chemical vat. I definitely think from all of the things we've got previously, it's going to be one of those things where they're going along the comedic route, where he's this guy who's in Gotham, which is already on the brink. He's, you know, working really hard, and things just keep happening and happening. He's almost like the kind of result of Gotham's worst kind of example of a person. Maybe a guy who had good intentions, but Gotham has worn off on him way too hard. And I think Thomas Wayne's going to be a different kind of Thomas Wayne. He could be a doctor, but I don't think so. I think he will be like more of a billionaire businessman kind of thing. And what we have to bear in mind, guys, previously as well, is like that whole clown riot scene where Joaquin Phoenix's Joker got off the train. Everyone was holding signs up like, Wayne is to blame, you know, F the rich, and Wayne this, Wayne that. And then there was even a poster in the background, which they somehow spelled, you know, Wanye, literally W-A-N-Y-E, even though it says, you know, something about Wayne offices in the bottom right. Some people are saying that that's deliberate, you know, for some other kind of message in the film. There's a theory there, but it does look like a typo to me. But anyway, it looks like, you know, it says Wanye for mayor. I can't remember, but obviously Wayne for mayor. And then everyone else was just like clown for mayor. Now, some people are also saying, you know, the Joker in this film, or Arthur Fleck, is going to be running for mayor. I don't necessarily think that is the case. I could be wrong. But I think with whatever the Thomas Wayne's mayoral kind of principles, or like whatever he's promising the people, is going to reflect badly upon the poor, or people who are like Arthur Fleck and all the other people who are just really trying to make a living. They're obviously not supporting Thomas Wayne for mayor. So I think what he's doing in the film is definitely going to affect people like Arthur Fleck, make their jobs harder, make their lives harder. And then Arthur Fleck might be one of the only few people who's outspoken about it, and then that's how he gets that clown following. But this is where I'm already getting into different branches, and the theories are going left, right, and center, and I'm not right about this. I could be right in one area, but I could be completely wrong at the same time, which is why I definitely want to know your theories down in the comments below. But we can't forget that this is Brett Cullen, and it was meant to be Alec Baldwin. For whatever reason or another, it doesn't really matter now. Alec Baldwin dropped out of the role of Thomas Wayne. Now, as we know, it's Brett Cullen right here. And interestingly enough, in this same scene, we see apparently they were filming together. Arthur Fleck is running around. He's holding this piece of paper, whatever it could be, and he seems to take a fall. And whatever Thomas Wayne is looking at here, it could just be a shot of a, you know, what Just Jared have of like literally the actor looking to the left, or it could just be Thomas Wayne noticing Arthur Fleck just fell over. Maybe he tried to get Thomas Wayne's attention. Maybe whatever he's got is something that he wanted to talk to Thomas Wayne about. And Thomas Wayne could be a douchebag in this film, not the lovable Thomas Wayne we know about. I'm not saying Batman isn't going to happen or anything in the future. All that, let's assume that's still going to happen, but that doesn't mean that his parents, or at least Thomas, isn't going to be a bit of an arsehole and contribute to the downfall of Arthur Fleck into the Joker in this film. And that could be what is happening here. And then that's just another thing where, you know, Arthur Fleck is like, fuck you, Thomas Wayne, like, screw you, man. Quite literally just fueling his passion against the mayor, or the person who was running for mayor. Now, if you guys have been following my Joker updates for a while, there has been some theories out there. Now, this is I think this is around June, July and stuff, when we're getting, when we were breaking down the character descriptions. For example, there was Penny, who is believed to be Arthur Fleck's mother in the film. Now, this is really important because I want you guys to try and see how this could link, especially in with this theory. And if you don't like this theory, come up with your own one maybe. But Penny's description is supporting female, 60 to 74, lower class, very attractive in her younger days, still feels that way about herself, but recently her health has started failing, and she's nearly bedridden in her Lower East Side apartment, which she shares with her grown son, which we're believing to be Arthur Fleck, at least at the beginning of the film, who just moved back home. She's obsessed with her former employer, and this is, in the theory, believed to be Thomas Wayne, and can't believe that this is what her life has come to, that she has ended up here like this. And this, you can kind of see where this is going already. So Arthur Fleck moves in, tries to look after his mother. There's recently been that phone box scene. People are already thinking when he's getting this news in his clown makeup, he's doing his day's work as a clown. He's in, I don't know, he's in that freaking box, and then he might get some bad news after trying to check up on his mother at the hospital, that she dies, and then that, you know, leads to the scene in that phone box where he like just drops the phone, smacks his head up against the side of the phone booth. And yeah, so, but obviously that is a complete guess. Like, we have no idea what news, bad news he could have got there. But it is kind of predictable, at least, if we're on the right track here, that when his mother dies, that's one of the things that will obviously not make him insane there and then, but it's just it's just little chips off his block, so to speak, that will just make him reduced to nothing but crazy eventually. Now, obsessed with her former employer, everyone is thinking, and I have been over this before, but I just wanted to rehash this again, that was Thomas Wayne. And that in this film, they could be making the Batman connection to the Joker much deeper, in terms of how Joaquin Phoenix's Arthur Fleck could actually be a Thomas Wayne Jr. too. Now, I'm actually, even as crazy as this is, it would make it very interesting. I know some people are instantly like, F that, but like, it could add this deeper root of like how Thomas Wayne obviously found Martha. He's had, right, I don't know if he's had Bruce, well, he must have had Bruce. He must be like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Who knows? Doesn't matter right now. But like, when it came to Penny, like, it might be one of those things, especially if he's an arsehole in this film, this Thomas Wayne, not really acknowledged her, or like, for all we know, he doesn't even know that she got pregnant with his child, or maybe if he did know, he brushed that aside. And that is where, you know, she said, as it says here, she's obsessed with her former employer. Well, it looks like she got pushed out and she was really, really, you know, fascinated with him. They may have had a thing. She can't believe where her life has come to right now. That's because she could have literally been, you know, like Martha Wayne, rich and having a happy life. But no, this Thomas Wayne could have brushed her aside with a baby. She could have been something entirely different, entirely happy, but she's bedridden now in this Lower East Side apartment, working a hard life in Gotham City that's already on the brink of freaking Gotham. You kind of get where this could be adding up, and then at some point in this film, Arthur Fleck might realize that he's related, whether that's for his mother, and that is where his agenda with Thomas Wayne and his connections we're getting throughout the set photos are, you know, with his, you know, against the mayor. He wants to bring him down because F you, dad, you did this to mum, and look at what we ended up like, and you're an arsehole anyway, so I'm going to try and take you down. So many theories there, guys. I definitely think somewhere in that there's like an element of truth. That would be pretty cool. I'd be down for that. And then anyway, like, let's brush that aside now. I think I went over everything there, so let me know your thoughts with that. But there is a photo, I believe, of Arthur Fleck that was seen, or in his clown makeup, you know, with his actual, you know, Joker suit on, and like what is believed to be his final look, where he's in the back of a GCPD car. Now, I'm not going to dive so much into this because, and he's seen like giggling or like whatever in the back, or at least smiling. So I'm really, well, what made me excited about it was that regardless, we're going to get a shot with the Joker in, whether he's in Joker form right now or not, but regardless, you know, Arthur Fleck / the Joker in the GCPD. Looking forward to some kind of intimate kind of, you know, interrogation-y kind of scene between a GCPD officer and Arthur Fleck. You know, it's just, that's just special as it is because we know it's the Joker. I think that it could be nothing at this stage in terms of whatever scene he has in the GCPD. What we do know as well that he has rallied some people behind him, so that he has got some supporters. We do know that he was running away from the GCPD when he jumped onto the Gotham subway, and then when he got off and then took the clown mask off and then walked away, the GCPD were after him. So they're probably just after him for like this guy needs to be arrested because we need to question him about all this activity going on. It's not great. Fairly obvious, but it might not be anything more than that. But then they might be keeping a close eye on him from now on out because he's a bit of a troublemaker for people like Thomas Wayne, who might have even more links because he's an arsehole maybe in this film than what we might think. He might have the GCPD. I think it's going a bit too far, not necessarily on his payroll, but you know, you don't want to F with Thomas Wayne maybe, and it looks like Arthur Fleck is creating a bit of trouble for him. But I don't know, guys. I just wanted to do a little update video and then attach some of the existing theories that we've got already and then try and connect some of the dots. But let me know what you think of Brett Cullen's first look as Thomas Wayne. As I said, links are in the description down below to those photos. Let me know, of course, if you enjoyed this video by hitting a like on it, as it really does show support for the channel. And just leave a like on it if you're hyped for the Joker movie in general. Subscribe if you're brand new, of course, for more updates just like this. Links, as always, are in the description down below, guys, to my social media if you want to follow me. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day. And I'll see you, Jokers, in the next video. Goodbye.